How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's special event, Battle of the Belts, from last night, which was January 8th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Sammy Guevara versus Dustin Rhodes for the AEW TNT title. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Sammy Guevara went over and won the AEW TNT title with a roll-up. Well, after the match, David Crockett came into the ring to present the AEW TNT title to Sammy Guevara, and David Crockett left the ring, and while Sammy Guevara was celebrating his AEW TNT title victory, Dustin Rhodes came up to Sammy Guevara and shook his hand and gave him a hug and raised his hand to victory, and then Dustin Rhodes left the ring, and as Dustin Rhodes left the ring, Daniel Garcia came into the ring, and Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia started fighting and beating the shit out of each other, and a brawl ensued between them. But as that was going on, all the referees came out to break up the brawl between Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia, which that was cool. That was after the match, by the way. Match 2, it was Ricky Starks versus Matt Sydal for the FTW title. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Ricky Starks went over and retained the FTW title with the Rochambeau. Well, after the match, Ricky Starks attacked Matt Sydal, trying to beat the shit out of him, but Matt Sydal was getting the best of Ricky Starks, and so Powerhouse Hobbs came into the ring, and Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, both of Team Taz, were ganging up on Matt Sydal, beating the shit out of him, and as that was going on, Lee Moriarty came out to the ring and attacked Ricky Starks, beating the shit out of him, but then Powerhouse Hobbs attacked Lee Moriarty, laying him out, beating the shit out of him and laying him out, and then Dante Martin came out, and Ricky Starks went out of the ring, and Dante Martin executed a clothesline to Ricky Starks, laying him out outside the ring, and then Dante Martin got back in the ring, and Dante Martin and Powerhouse Hobbs were brawling towards each other, beating the shit out of each other, and then eventually Dante Martin got the upper hand and executed the enziguri to Powerhouse Hobbs, and then Dante Martin executed a dropkick to Powerhouse Hobbs outside the ring. And Powerhouse Hobbs went out of the ring. And Dante Martin stood tall while Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty were laid out, and Team Taz, which are Ricky Starks and Powerhouse Hobbs, were outside the ring, staring down Dante Martin, Matt Sydal, and Lee Moriarty. That was cool. That was after the match, by the way. And match 3, which was the main event, it was Brit Baker versus Reho for the AEW Women's title. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Brit Baker went over and retained the AEW Women's title with the lockjaw. Well, after the match, Rebel came back out to the ring because where she was ejected from ringside during the match, and Jamie Hayter got up in the ring and got in the ring, and then Jamie Hayter was getting ready to present the AEW Women's title to Brit Baker, but Rebel took it out of Brit Baker's hands. Rebel took it out of Jamie Hayter's hands. My apologies. Well, anyways, after the match, Rebel came out to celebrate with Brit Baker because she was ejected from ringside. during the match. So, as Jamie Hayter was still in the ring, because Jamie Hayter got in the ring with Brit Baker to present her the AEW Women's title. Well, Jamie Hayter was getting ready to hand Brit Baker the AEW Women's title, but Brit Baker didn't want any part of it, so Jamie Hayter still had the AEW Women's title, and Rebel tried to take the AEW Women's title out of Jamie Hayter's hand, but Jamie Hayter grabbed it back out of Rebel's hands, and Jamie Hayter awarded Brit Baker the AEW Women's title, and so Brit Baker and Jamie Hayter embraced with a hug, and Rebel joined in, and Brit Baker, Rebel, and Jamie Hayter celebrated Brit Baker's AEW Women's title victory. That was cool. That was after the match, by the way. So that was after the match, by the way. Now, besides the matches, AEW aired a video package of all the champions, which are Hangman Page, who is the current AEW champion, the Lucha... Sorry. Now, besides the matches, AEW aired a video package of all the current champions in AEW, which are Hangman Page, who is the current AEW champion, the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, along with Christian Cage, who are the AEW Tag Team Champions, Jade Cargill, along with Mark Sterling, who is the TBS Women's Champion. They showed a video package of Hangman Page versus Bryan Danielson for the AEW title from AEW Dynamite on Wednesday, but the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, along with Christian Cage, cut a promo talking about what it means to be the AEW Tag Team Champions and everything, and then Jade Cargill, along with Mark Sterling, cut a promo about what it means to be the TBS Women's Champion and everything. And like I said, that video package was pretty much all the champions talking about what it means to be champs and everything. That was cool. Tony Schiavone interviewed Sammy Guevara, and Tony Schiavone was talking about how Sammy Guevara is now the interim AEW TNT champion and everything, and then Tony Schiavone was asking Sammy Guevara about Daniel Garcia. Sammy Guevara said, "Well, Tony, yeah, what about that guy? I don't give a shit about Daniel Garcia, because if Daniel Garcia wants to fight me, I'll break his face. And I'm going to be, and the AEW TNT title, the AEW TNT Championship is all about open challenges. So, Daniel Garcia, I want to fight you Wednesday night on AEW Dynamite, and I'm going to put the AEW TNT title on the line and everything." That was cool. And AEW aired a video package of the build-up of the match between Brit Baker versus Reho for the AEW Women's title at Battle of the Belts. That was cool. Now, besides all that, Jim Ross and Excalibur done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. Tony Schiavone done commentary along with Jim Ross and Excalibur during the matches of Sammy Guevara versus Dustin Rhodes for the AEW TNT title, and Brit Baker versus Reho for the AEW Women's title. Tony Schiavone done awesome on commentary, and Taz done commentary along with Jim Ross and Excalibur during the match between Ricky Starks versus Matt Sydal for the FTW title. Taz done awesome on commentary. Now, the referees for the event were Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Sammy Guevara versus Dustin Rhodes for the AEW TNT title. Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Ricky Starks versus Matt Sydal for the FTW title. And Paul Turner refereed the match between Brit Baker versus Reho for the AEW women's title. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night, it's going to be Sammy Guevara versus Daniel Garcia for the AEW TNT title, CM Punk versus Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dante Martin, and Serena Deeb versus Hikaru Shida. Those are the matches that have been announced so far. Now, and so the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite, so the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. Looking forward to it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's special event, Battle of the Belts, from last night, which was January 8th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.